Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, which is a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. So you can get here in about 45 minutes, give or take. And that way, if you want to look at something in person, we'd love to have you come on by. Well, today we're going to talk about our latest edition. We are getting continuous cars coming and going all the time, but you never know. That's why you really want to watch all our videos and keep Ellingson Motorcars as one of your favorites, because today we're going to talk about a 1957 Ford, the Fairlane 500 Skyliner. Now we got to keep that straight. Skyliner is the steel hardtop, Sunliner is the soft top. But this was by far Ford's most innovative car of the year for 1957. And yes, you're going to want to watch this video from start to finish. We're going to start this car, show you the details, and all that stuff of this really, really wonderful car. Ford outsold Chevy in 1957. See, I'm kind of a little biased about 1957 because that's the year I was born. Being so, they didn't make an ugly car in 1957 as far as I'm concerned. And the 57 Ford in flame red colonial white, boy, with the gold trim down the side, that's about as pretty a color combination as I think you can get. Yes, well, you can check on all of our information on our website. Click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to our cars. This car in particular, all of pricing, information, plus have access to over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on our sales floor at Ellingson Motorcars. And that website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you can find cars from the 20s all the way up into the 2000s and beyond. We have 2026s, as a matter of fact, on our sales floor. The Minnesota Morgan connection we are. But let's get into the details of a 1957 Ford Fairlane 500. They make sure they put that right on the back quarter panel so you know what you're talking about when you see the car. Yes, 1957 is the last year where they had the single headlights and whatnot, because 58, almost all manufacturers went to the dual headlights, but this has a nice, clean look. I just really love the Ford crest right in this hood ornament right here. That is just always really classy, in my opinion. Now, remember, in 1957, when you bought a car, you picked the colors, of course. This one is flame red, and it's got the colonial white. But you had to pick all your options. You had engine options. This particular car comes with the Thunderbird 312 4-barrel, so you got a little more performance under the hood, hooked up to a Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission. But now comes all the wonderful options that they did on this car. Besides the dual outside mirrors, it has power steering. Power steering is probably one of the greatest innovations for these old cars, just because it goes much easier when trying to find a parking spot, driving down the road, whatnot. Also has power brakes. This is a big car. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. I mean, it weighs well over 4,000 pounds, give or take. So you got a lot of car to stop. It's really nice to have. Now look at that accessory bumper guard on there. Still have a little vestige of the Dagmar. It's just a little bit still showing through. Something that people in the 50s will know what that is. What that is. Yeah, okay, Dagmars. Yes, this car has one vast improvement that, boy, people wish they would have had in 1957. It's got the wide whites, of which you could have get, but this has the radial wide whites. Boy, it just makes such a vast improvement in the overall, safety of the car, drivability, and the wire wheels just set this car off. That chrome with that spinner hubcap, again with the Ford crest in the middle. I mean, that's about as good a looking tire and combination as I think you can get. But yes, the Fairlane 500 was the top of the line, so you get all the bells and whistles. It's got the padded dash, beautiful red and ivory interior. This one actually has even been supplemented with seat belts, which 1956 was the first time Ford had it, but someone's put those in the front, which is kind of nice. But it has one other feature that many of these cars did, even though it's a convertible, hardtop convertible, it does have aftermarket air conditioning. And I'll tell you what, even on a hot day or whatever, it is just such a nice option to have. Looks like they have an aftermarket radio as well, so you can listen to all your tunes. And there's one switch on the other side that makes this magically open. The trunk area opens up and the hardtop comes out, all with a flick of a switch. So in the event that you get caught in the rain, the weatherman lied to you or whatever, or you just want to drive and less wind noise and you want to use that air conditioning, just a nice thing to have. Another thing that every car has, doesn't have, this has the matching fender skirts. to go with the car. I mean, all the little chrome stuff on the ends and the chrome down the side. I mean, it just speaks of just really neat stuff. We got the antenna right there in the middle. And of course, what car doesn't look good with a Continental kit? It's one of those things on this car, makes it a little longer, but you know, it really is a classy addition. Dual exhaust on this car with the right exhaust tips on there. Even has backup lights. I mean, again, all these things were extras, but if you knew you were going to have the top of the line for Ford, you're going to probably want to have all those things when you placed your order when you did this car. Look at that. This is a nice, convenient, actually. This was one of the easier gas doors you can find on a car. Many cars in this era, they were hard for people to find. Whatever, but it's right there. Nice and easy access, needless to say. Does have one of my other favorite things, vent windows. Just love vent windows on all the old cars. I just like it. I think it gets air flowing through. You got the windows up. We did it because Mom and Dad, if they were smoking, you got a little bit of smoke in the side, and you open those and it kind of sucked the fumes out. So it was a good thing. Just one of those things that brings back memories of me being a youth, if you will. But yeah, 57, what a great year. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and you have all access to information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the cars we sold over the last several years as well. So if you got time to peruse those websites or what are those apps, great. It gives you something to do if you're sitting in an airport or doctor's office waiting. Kind of a fun thing to do, needless to say. The other thing I always recommend, if you have a car like this, you know, join the Ford Club. There is a great retractable club that's out there. I mean, join the local ones, join the national one. It's kind of fun to meet people or talk to people or write to people or text people that have the same passions that you do. Now, there's many of you out there that say, you know, I really like the video, gives a nice feel for the car, paint's really nice. I mean, look at that thing. That is just one heck of a nice straight. That's a very nice straight quarter panel. Hard to do on a car of this size. But, you know, if you want to come down in person, we're happy to have you come to Ellingson Motorcars. We are open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you want to come down, put your hands on it, touch it, and say, it's real. We're happy to have you come by. The other thing I always recommend is, like I said, join the Ford Club. The other thing that we have, as I had mentioned earlier, we have our toolbar at Ellingson Motorcars, and we can help you get financing done. If this is your first collector car or your 100th and you need financing, we have the people that we can help work with you to get you the best terms, get you the whatever you're looking for. If you need longer terms, more down payment, whatever, we are happy to work with you. Give us a call, 763-428-7337. And if you buy a car from us, we're happy to assist with shipping. So don't let that stop you. If you live in California or Florida or Texas or, for that matter, overseas, we can help get cars shipped any place in the world that it is allowed. And we've done that. We've sent cars all the way as far as Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan, even Russia, Moldavia, you know, name it, we've done it. We can do it for you. The other thing that we do have is another service that we have. You're going to say, you know, I really like 57 Fords. Not what I'm really looking for, but I have a hankering. I want an X, whatever it is. We have a thing called Car Finder. By all means, click on Car Finder. It'll ask questions like what you're looking for, what model, whatever. And I'll tell you what, if you put that information in the event that we get your dream car in, you're going to be the first person we're going to call. Even before anybody else even knows it's on our website, we can reach out to you. So there's a lot of unusual car requests that I see all the time, but you just never know. We just might find that because we have a lot of variety here. We don't just have Fords and Chevys and whatever. We've got, you name it, a lot of the orphans. I'm an orphan lover, and that's one of the cases here. But yes, 1957 was an incredibly great year. This car is just beautiful in every aspect. Beautiful paint, nice interior, and the options. I mean, power steering, brakes, and air. I'll tell you what, an automatic. Anybody can jump in this car and drive it. So if you're looking for your first collector car or you're looking for your 100th, you need to fill something in with a 57, by all means, give us a call. 763-428-7337, and we'll do our very best to get this car into your hands. Well, thank you again for watching our video. If you got questions, I'm here to answer them. Again, thank you, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorcars.com.